happy Monday. I wanted to share with you a book today called Giraffes Can't Dance, and it's about a giraffe named Gerald who really wants to learn to dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. This year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really rather bad. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did the cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And 8 baboons teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely. He walked toward the floor, but all the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," all the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." That's not very nice, is it? Those are kind words that we use with our friends. And Gerald's feeling so sad. Gerald simply froze up. He rooted to the spot. "They're right," he saw. "I'm useless. I feel like such a clot." Then he crept off from the dance floor, so he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and all alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. Looking at his face, and I think that he looks a little bit happier. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. And with that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin, and then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. You see, he's dancing. He threw his legs out sideways, and then he swung them everywhere. And then he did a backward somersault and leaped up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. "I'm dancing, yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing," Gerald cried. He's so much happier now because his friend decided to help him. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised up his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We can all dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." That's the end of that story. So everyone can dance if they find their own song. I miss you guys so much. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you soon.